Hello, who dat? So, we're only one day away from preseason. Tomorrow, we play the Jacksonville Jaguars in Jacksonville. Uh, don't really expect to see much on that. You know, don't really expect any starters to really play. If they do, maybe it'll be a series or two. Probably one series, if that, 3 plays and a punt. It is preseason, but preseason's one step forward to the regular season. I think we're about I want to say we're about 30, maybe 30 days exactly from the regular season starting. 30, 31, give or take a day. I don't have the schedule in front of me. But yeah, pretty good. I missed out on listening to. They had I didn't get a chance to go to the practice at Tulane. I could have. Well, it's not that I could have. It's just a lot of my friends were busy at the time, so I couldn't go. But that's okay. Like I said, I went the last 3 years. So, hopefully next year, by this time next year, get everything going. I can start going on my own and stuff, be all good. But yeah, it was, they had it on the radio. I can't find my radio anywhere. I mean, I can listen to it online. I listened to some of it afterwards, what they posted. And I was following it on Twitter. So, Marcus Williams is he picked off Breeze like 3 or 4 times in consecutive practices. 3 or 4 practices in a row. So, I mean, that dude's got a chip on his shoulder from the Vikings game. So, I expect us to come out and play pretty damn good against Jacksonville. Then again, it's only preseason. Preseason really doesn't count for much. Even like what Drew Brees said, preseason is pretty much for like the unsung heroes, the rookies, the people that need to get on the team. The ones that are already a deadlock, like Brees is a deadlock, Ingram, Kamara, Tom, they're still deadlock. They're not going. Why play them? Well, I guess to get their legs running or something, but, and I kind of find it's a joke that a lot of I'm watching on a few of these YouTubers and a few of the Facebookers and stuff, and they go, "Oh, we'll give away a free pair of preseason tickets." Okay, I mean, what's the point of really going to a preseason game unless you get it for free? I mean, why would you pay full price for a preseason game when the starters aren't even going to play? I mean, usually how it is game 3 is when the starters play the most, maybe a half, if that. Because the first 2 games, they don't play. Game 4, it's pretty much like, okay, we don't want anybody getting hurt. So, really, game 3, if it's a home game, that's the one you really want to go to for a preseason game to watch the starters play for maybe a half, maybe 3/4, depending on if they're playing bad enough, and the coach will keep them in. But yeah, I've never been to an NFL game, so I don't know. I'd like to be. That's one of the things I'd like to cross off on the bucket list, to go to a Saints game. I put my name on the reserve list a few years ago. I actually saw where it said, your name has been called, but I don't know. I don't know if it was just like, it wasn't anything from the Saints notification as far as I know of. So I really don't know offhand. But, someone cutting that grass in the background. There's always noise around here. If you hear that. So I don't know. But I don't have a way to get out there anyway. So, I did it one time to enter a contest to win Drew Brees' autograph and a prize. So, and I did it again this year. So, I mean, I got an email saying your name has been selected, but it was in my spam folder. And of course, 9 out of 10 times, spam folders, they're going to say that, and it's going to be non-solicited stuff. So it didn't say Saints official, so I didn't touch it. But But I've seen a few stories this year where people put on a list 15 years ago and they're finally getting tickets. So, there have been quite a few openings with all those protests last year. So, but yeah, that's the one thing I'd like to do, even if it's nosebleed seats, because I've been in the Superdome for Tulane games. They have TVs everywhere. So, I mean, I don't have the best vision in the world. I need glasses myself, which I'm probably going to have to get soon anyway for one reason or another. So nosebleed seats usually cost like $80. I mean, at least looking on StubHub or SeatGeek, which is what the Saints do use now, the SeatGeek thing. To get on there. But yeah, they use that to get on the tickets too, to go to the things. Because I remember three years ago, you could just show up to a practice, nothing. Then last year, the year before, even last year, you had to go to the Saints thing and print out a ticket and show them a ticket where they beep it. Now you have to have the mobile thing on your app on your phone. I've never been too good with apps. I mean, I had the big phone one time for 6 months. I got rid of it. I still have it, but Verizon, which actually sponsors the Saints, screwed me over, so I turned it off. So I had a flip phone for like 12 years. It worked. Fuck it. I don't care. I'm not really all technology person. I don't care. I bought another cheapy flip phone for like $20. So I don't really know how to fool with apps or anything like that. So that would always precede me, from not going to a damn game. So, I mean, to a practice anymore. But who knows? I mean, this phone that I bought here, I can't even freaking text on it anymore. The text broke. I can only do numbers, certain things. It's weird. It's just, I don't know. The track phone is a piece of shit, really. I mean, it works, but it's a piece of shit. So, who knows? Next year, I'll probably have a regular phone. But I won't go for Verizon because I paid $100 for the phone. They said it was $100-something phone. I paid for the phone. And they kept charging me $200-$300 a month, and I'm like, why? I rarely use the phone. Oh, well, you got to pay for the phone. I said, I already paid for the damn phone. I had a 6-month contract, so after the 6 months, I just stopped paying it. I went in there. I still got the phone from like 2 years ago. I still have it. But, yeah, I saw Verizon as a sponsor of the Saints, so it is what it is. I support the sponsors, but Verizon I won't support because they screw. And the only reason I got Verizon is because I was working at a job and the Verizon store was right there. And I really should have just went to Target because I was looking at phones at Target. But if I do get a regular phone, because I've never had an iPhone, but if I do get a regular phone, I'm putting the Saints case on there. Yeah, because got to be all about the Saints. But I guess they just figured, NFL just figures, oh, everybody has those phones, everybody has apps, everybody can do it. Well, no, not everybody can do it. That pretty much just singles me out from not going to. So now they force me, if I ever want to go to a Saints practice again, unless they change this policy, to go to the SeatGeek app. I think it's called SeatGeek. Download the bullshit, print out and scan it on my phone. Like, what the fuck? Just let me in a goddamn practice. What the fuck I need to go through like 18 different steps to get into a practice? If this is a game, I can understand this, but it's a fucking practice. A lot of times they don't even practice the full 3 hours. They're out there an hour and 45 minutes. Just call it a day. I mean, one time I went, it was pouring down, raining, and they ran inside. I don't remember any lightning. They said there was lightning. I don't remember it. I just went home soaking wet that day. I remember that. So a few weeks ago, they out there in the rain, and they practiced throughout the entire rainstorm. They said, oh, well, there was no lightning. Well, I'm pretty sure the day I went, there was no lightning. I mean, I can't remember. I can ask Senor and see if he remembers, but I don't know if he does. But I don't remember any lightning that day. As soon as it rained, they hightailed it inside the practice facility. But this day, they didn't. So it is what it is. They said there was lightning that day. I don't know. I don't remember seeing any. If there's lightning, then yeah, I can understand that. There was thunder that day, so that's probably why. Yeah, that's probably why, because I believe there was thunder, if I remember right. Hello, viewer. How are you doing? But yeah, I don't get this whole app thing where you got to download stuff on their phone. Dumpster Rider. Hello, Dumpster Rider, ... Glad to see that you're on the page here. So, just talking about the Saints, our awesome team, as we play tomorrow. Grant, taking it, it's a preseason game. I don't really know. People probably ask me to score. I'll probably say like 17-13. Of course, we're going to win. They're saying we're a 3-point underdog. But I kind of find this hard to believe that the people in Vegas actually fucking bet for preseason games, which is so funny. I guess you can bet for them, but why? They even came out and said we're a 10-point favorite over the Cleveland Browns in week 2. But, well, Dumpster Rider was here. He must have left, but I don't know what ... was. Hopefully he's a Saints fan. I'm going to say he because I'm guessing it's Guy, but I don't want to do anything. But I always appreciate any comments, even if it is a ... But yeah, it's just me talking, whatever. And I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be doing all the Saints stuff on our Twitter page, which is at WATWDN. Or We Are the Who Dat Nation Facebook page, which is We Are the Who Dat Nation. I'm going to be doing the live updates and scoring. Maybe after the game, I'll come on here and I'll do on Facebook and do a post analysis, pre and post analysis, whatever. Mainly post analysis on the game. I believe kickoff is at 7. Could be wrong, maybe 6. I gotta look it up. It's either 6 or 7. It's probably going to be on Channel 8 because they usually are on all Channel 8. New Orleans locally. I listen to it on WWL because I really want to hear Zach Strief call games because I don't know. I'm still kind of iffy on that choice. It's like, why do these organizations like Intercom, WWL, why do they hire somebody with no experience? I mean, yeah, you can learn into it, but you had Sean Kelly, you had Christian Garrix, you had what, and it's kind of funny because they take Christian Garrix off the sideline reporter and they put him in the studio, which he was in the studio before. So now he's in the studio for pregame and postgame. So, I mean, at least they put Steve Geller on the sidelines. At least it's somebody we know. Steve Geller follows us on Twitter and I think Facebook too. Steve Geller's a good guy. At least So now we have Zach Strief calling it and Deuce McAllister's the color. So we have, and this is very rare to have 2 former players do both of those positions. But I honestly really think Zach Strief's a good guy. I've never met him before. He was in Slidell at Hooters for something like a draft party last year, and I couldn't go. Hopefully, I get to meet him, in the future. But I don't get this whole it's a former jock, just hire him right away. He knows the game. Yeah, he knows the game, but announcing's announcing. I wish him well. I hope he's going to do a good job because obviously he's a former Saint. He knows the team. He was just with them last year. He knows the team. But somebody like a Sean Kelly or a Joel Myers or a Christian Garrix, I would have personally gave it to Christian Garrix because he did a couple of fill-in games last year when Jim Henderson had laryngitis. So I would have gave it to him. But I'm not WWL Radio. I'm not Intercom. They probably went with the appeal. Okay, let's give it to him. Let him call some games, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I can do it. I'm a fan. I can do it. I mean, but they're really – it took almost all the way – it took a few weeks before for them to announce it. They probably had this decision made in like April. They just didn't want to come out and – say anything. And I wish Zach Strief the best. I wish him the best in the world. But he has no qualification to do it. So, whatever. But then again, how hard is it really to go 3rd and 2 from the 27-yard line? Touchdown, Drew Brees. How hard is that? I mean, I know it's taxing, and you got to get up, you got to prepare, and you got to go through meetings, and I'm sure there's a lot of behind the scenes that we don't know about. So and plus, I want to see how they freaking do the intros on WWL radio now. It's gonna be unique. It's see what the theme is for the season going on. And another thing, Christian Garrix, first year sideline reporter, Saints won the Super Bowl. So that might be an omen. So Steve Geller hopefully brings us good luck, and we to that this year. We blew an opportunity last year. We should have won it all last year. I'm convinced last year we beat the Vikings, we beat the Eagles, and we rematched with the Patriots and beat them. I'm convinced last year was a lost ring. And NFL Network used to do those lost ring episodes. One day they're going to put the 2017 Saints on there because that was a lost ring in my opinion, because I honestly believe if that fluke play didn't happen, we would have had the Eagles in New Orleans. No. We would have traveled to the Eagles, I believe. We still would have beat them because we had the better team, we had the better defense and the better offense, and I certainly believe we would have beat them because we all see what the Eagles did to the Vikings. They beat the shit out of them, and the Eagles ran up 40 on the Patriots. We could have ran 60 on the Patriots. So, but that's last year. That's in the past. That's hopefully the last time I talk about that bad memory, because I was working during that bad memory, so I want to forget the place I worked at, and I want to forget that memory. So, yeah, we have a Saints game tomorrow night. First one of the year. It's going to be pretty awesome. I think we're going to win. I think I said 17-13 or 17. I don't know what I don't know. I forgot what I said early in this video. Anyway, Saints are going to win. But even if for some reason they don't, it's only preseason. It doesn't really count in the standings. Of course, I like to see them go 4-0 every year. A win motivates, it propels, it gives you a boost. It certainly doesn't hurt the morale of the team, even though we have a good morale. A win is always good, even if it doesn't count as just a scrimmage or practice or whatever. Preseason game. So, it's all good. But I'm going to be you can follow us at WATWDN on Twitter. I'm going to be doing the updates. On Facebook, We Are the Who Dat Nation. I'll do updates on that as well. Live time scoring. Maybe I don't know if I'll do a halftime thing or not. It just depends. Maybe I'll do a quick video halftime. But after the game, I'm gonna come on here and Facebook, do my analysis. What I think, whatever. All that good stuff. I know the other YouTubers, Saints YouTubers, are probably going to come on here and do that analysis too, whatever, and they're going to take any attention away from me. Not that I get any attention, But I've been a fan longer than all of those other ones, those main ones, the ones with thousands and thousands. I know what I'm talking about. I don't have the PhDs or I don't have the qualifications, but just as a fan, and one of the YouTubers, I watch all the video. Bullshit. There ain't enough time in the day to watch all the videos. You can become a scout or whatever, but you can't. You can't watch them all. I'm older than a lot of them anyway, so I know I've had friends and family tell me I could be a broadcaster, this and that. If I ever went to college, which I guess I still can. Not that I'm not too old to. You're never too old to go to college. They got 50s and 60s, 70-year-olds go to college. I guess I could do it. But yeah, I know we have a chance tomorrow night. I'm gonna call it as a win. I call every game as a win. I know we're gonna win. But if for some reason we don't, then we don't. But I have a feeling because both of the teams are really not going to play their starters, and even if they do, it's going to be one series, 3 and out and a punt. So it's not like you're going to see you're going to see a lot of Taysom Hill tomorrow for the Saints. You're going to see Savage. You're probably going to see a little Barnett, or you're going to see a little bit of him. I would think that they're probably going to put. I like to see him put Taysom Hill first. Hopefully they do, but I wouldn't be surprised if they put Savage in. The second after Breeze, because I'm thinking they're going to put Breeze on. The starters are probably going to play one series, if that. So not everybody's going to play. And then, like I said, it's preseason, so it's good to hold out players. You don't want anybody hurt. Preseason's mainly for like third stringers, backups, rookies, comeback stories, people that want to make the team, that have a good shot in this and that. So, it's not too bad. But yeah, and also, any Saints fans, hey, please sub us. We'll sub you back. I'm trying to get some subscriptions here. One Saints YouTuber went from like 2,000 to 4,000 in like a week. I don't know what the heck he did, but I don't know. Now Saints season's full in effect. The preseason starting. I'll be on here a lot more doing videos. Maybe one day me and Senor will do podcasts and stuff. Go to his house, do a podcast, whatever. I've discussed it in the past. Just don't have all the equipment, technology, all that stuff. Just me and the camera. This is just me going through my Google Chrome cams, because that's the only way I know how to fool with YouTube. So technology backwards, it ain't even funny. I got to learn this crap. But in my Saints shirt, my faded Saints shirt, Saints hat, I got like 12 shirts, 8 of them are Saints shirts, pretty much. So I got a lot of black Saints shirts. You'll probably see me a lot of my videos in black, and I have this Saints hat, I have another Saints hat. One time I dressed in my LSU gear, but I still have my Saints hat on. But if it's a Saints chat, obviously I'm going to be in Saints gear, representing one way or the other. But yeah, if anybody watches this and Saints fan, please comment. Let me know if I can do anything better. Please subscribe. I've subbed so many. I sub all these Saints YouTube accounts. Probably half of them ain't even on here anymore. So when I get to 1,000, which is a limit, I'm going to have to start unsubbing to sub the regular ones, the ones that are active on here. But definitely I sub all the Saints fans. And if for some reason you sub me and I haven't subbed you, please let me know. I'll sub back, because this is a Saints page. We want to talk to Saints fans. I want to be like, I don't want to be like all these other Saints YouTubers. There's 3 or 4 of them that I know that's out there I follow. And they're always the Patreon, this and that. And they, in a way, beg for money. If I ever had Patreon, I'd be like, okay, if you want to give me, that's fine. A lot of them's like, go to my Twitch, go to this, go to that. No, I don't. I have a Twitch, but I don't really know how to fool with it. I just made a Twitch because there are a few Saints YouTubers on there, and I just said, fuck, I'll follow them. I didn't grow up with all this technology crap. I was an 80s kid, 90s kid. Well, by the mid-90s, I was a teenager. But we didn't have all this crap in the 80s. If I would have grew up with it, yeah, I'd be more, whatever. And I could still learn all the stuff. Don't get me wrong. It's just computers really never, all this stuff, technology never interested me as much as I guess it should. I'm mainly a sports person. Watches sports, Been watching the Saints. I think I watched my first Saints game on TV when I was 7 or 8. So, because I remember the 87 Saints. That's the first memory I have. Hey, hello, how we doing, person? How are you watching? Thanks for supporting. So, oh, it's Dumpster Rider again. Are you a Saints fan? Just wondering. Because, it's Saints. This is a serious Saints fans page. And I like to have Saints people watching and comment. And I don't want to be getting trolled, and I don't want all this other crap on here, because this is Saints talk, serious Saints talk. So, if you're not a Saints fan, then go wherever, I don't care. But if you're a Saints fan, that's cool. So we're just gonna do this as all this other stuff. So ... Yeah, I know the ... crap. All that good stuff. I mean, I don't care. You can sit here and you could say whatever. I don't really care. I don't know. But I pretty much just want this for Saints fans because the Who Dat Nation's the best team in the NFL. We all know that. We're going to win the Super Bowl every year, so it's just not a. It's just it is what it is, you know. So I don't know. Do you have any question about the Saints? Because I don't know all this other crap you're typing. All this other crap you're typing really doesn't. I don't really care about it. It makes no sense. It's just a Saints page, you know. But being out there to the public, I guess anybody can. I guess anybody can view. That's how it is, I guess. But I don't know if YouTube ever fixed the whole person thing. I don't know if you were watching the whole time or not, or whatever. It's just it shows now. Message. I didn't do that. Message retracted. I guess you're deleting your own comments. I don't know. Like I said, hopefully you're a Saints fan. You know, I don't want you know, because I just want this page for like Saints fans and cool people. You know, that like the Saints. You know, I maybe you're following already. I don't know. I don't know the whole situation thing with G because YouTube don't ever let me show what's what. So, no, all that good jazz. But I believe we're going to win tomorrow night. It's going to be a hell of a game. You know, like I said, the Saints say it's a 3-point underdog. I'm like, who the fuck cares? It's preseason. You know, it doesn't really count for anything. So I don't know. But yeah, I appreciate anybody that watches, views, all this other stuff. You know, follow us on the Instagram, which is We Are the Who Dat Nation. Twitter, which is @WATWDN. Facebook, We Are the Who Dat Nation. All the various social media crap. You know, I'm gonna let y'all go for now. Appreciate y'all viewing, comment, sub, you know, all that good jazz. Till next time, who dat? Go Saints. Who dat?